everybody, and welcome back to the Fall of the Daggers. Hopefully nobody got injured and everybody had picked the daggers back up after the fact. Alright. Anyway, today we were gonna hit level 5. I don't know how realistic this is. Like, dungeon crawling is insanely slow. And that's precisely what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna cheat hacks it with the Fighters Guild right now. Like, we know that we can do that. Northeast. I don't know why I even need to, like, check whether it's northeast or not. It's kinda clear what direction it is on the map anyway, but I have to run it through my head in order to figure out if I know where I'm going. Directions are very hard for me. Anyway, we were gonna like go and do some dungeoneering, which we have been admittedly doing quite a lot in this playthrough, but I kind of feel like that is probably the whole point of the game. I mean, there are other things that you can do. You could be like people's delivery boy. I mean, that's not gonna get you levels anywhere fast enough, but you could. Did I run past it? Yeah. The southeast. I went too high up. But we're not gonna play this game as a delivery boy. We're gonna go out and go dungeoneering. Unfortunately, procedurally generated dungeons and lacking any directional abilities don't mix very well. I'm just gonna overwrite this as Urvius. That is gonna be our main in-place save. Like, in-town save for this playthrough. By that I mean this session. Now, one thing that people have told me on YouTube, and this is like a good idea, is that we're approaching the level where like poisons and shit like that become a lot more common. I think I was told like poisons and diseases, so we want to buy any like cure poisons and any cure diseases potions, ideally. In particular. Resist frost? I thought that it said racist frost for a second, but that would have not made any sense. Resist potions are all good and all, but I kind of forget when to use them. And I don't like... it doesn't hit my brain to use them. Okay. No, I don't want to do any delivery quests. Nope. Nope, that's also a delivery quest. I don't want to be doing exorcisms. Okay, we can go to Ruins of Castle Wickford. We're gonna be looking for Troll's Blood. And I will train myself in Restoration. So, then Castle of Wickworth, off we go. Ruins of Castle Wickford, okay. Sometimes need to double investigate what I'm looking at because, well, you have to be very precise with the typing in here. And my 24 hands don't do it very well. Ruins of Castle Wickford. Wait, is it anywhere weird? No. No, it's not. Okay. I mean, I could probably like find it as a dot somewhere in here, but Jesus, that would be hard. I am cross-checking my own spelling as I'm writing. That is far. Jesus. Like, the game expects you to be back in 8 days, which is not very realistic. It's probably that way. That way is a bit more interesting than the other way. But the music stops if I... No, it has to be this way. This is very, very pretty stone. It's kind of pinkish in color. Well, I was not invited into the Dagger Falls to admire stones. That's for sure. Ah, I think the dungeon entrance is right there. Might need to grab my glasses after a while. I like varying my own appearance, but quite oftentimes I can't actually see without them, so... Okay, need to remember how this plot of land looks. This is pretty bad for layout. Because the entrance is like right there, but it's not the most northern nor southern point. It's just kind of a bit random. I'm just observing at like a short radius. Just so that later on we have a way to recognize this place. There's literally no way that they're marking like entrances or exits from dungeons, which makes it a lot more confusing. So what do we have for a map now? Okay, so if we ever like see this place, this is where the exit is. I am not guaranteeing that I will be able to remember that. Let's overwrite the dungeon entrance while we can, because we're standing directly at it for now. And let's pick a direction and go. Because that is the best thing that you can do in these situations. Okay, this looks kind of trippy. It almost is Windows 95 screensaver, that the labyrinth thing, if anyone remembers that. The soundtrack is phenomenal. It really does set the mood. Well, the spider was not fast enough to poison me, that's good. So we have explored everything in that direction. Well, not everything, but that's like where we came from. That is an entirely empty room. And these are stairs that lead to a wall, which we can still climb. That lead to a bloody maze. At least we're finding plenty of money. I am using it to slowly train my restoration. Right, everything in this direction has been checked. Oh, well, that's just a rat. Someone has used the door, which suggests some humanoids around. And that is just a tile of water. It feels very much like Minecraft, but it isn't. That sound feels new. Spider try casting a spell on me? I'm gonna assume that it was using venom. Ah, my favorite thing, water. We're not touching that. I have no idea how to swim. Probably the same way as, you know, floating in general, but my character is famously not very good with swimming. I feel like I've been very, very careful up until this point, but I'm already starting to get lost. That gotten itself stuck. I mean, not so little bear. Is that? Don't think I can pick that up. Thought maybe it had some loot. I do appreciate a lot of very easy enemies in here. I hope that I did not just jinx it by saying that, though. Short shirt. Nope, not better than what I have. I will be equipping you. I don't know what you are, but sure. Okay, maybe you can't equip a prayer bead. Well, that's unfortunate. Aw, it's a rat. Good for it. Bet you this is like some sort of connective room. Okay, that is a chair. The last time I exited this room, there was also a chair. Was it you that opened the door? Or nah? Ooh. Dwarven broadsword. Ooh. I'm gonna quickly throw in a save so that I don't just accidentally perish myself. Just, you know, knock politely until you're let in. To be fair, the door never falls apart, it does just open. Yeah! I mean, probably no harpies in this dungeon, but... Oh god. Oh, okay. There's two of you. That's not good. They're not very hard to kill, but I hate not noticing one of those. Technically, that's better than what I have, but... I like having a weapon that can, like, actually kill stuff. So I think I would prioritize that. Okay, that is a chair, not an elevator. Sometimes those two look really alike, especially without glasses. So then, while we're dungeon crawling, anyone wanna actually, like, talk about gaming news? Because I sorta do. Like, me just asking, I don't know who else, like, I'm the one that decides what I talk about in my stream, so I'm just, like, politely asking myself, I should probably rest. Like, I'm trying not to, because we only have, like, 8 days to do this, and I've spent a great portion of time getting here. Though, to be fair, who cares if we, like, fail one quest? Well, that was nice of him to just come to me. Anyways, I would like to have everything of mine. There we go. But yeah, there has been quite a few companies developing live sim games recently. Yeah, I don't think that all of them expected to find each other as competition. I think they just kinda thought that they were gonna enter a pretty empty market. Not the competition is bad, it's very good for the consumer, but... You know, when there is competition, you actually have to, like, outcompete it, which... creates a problem when you definitely didn't want to do that as a company. Anyway, Paradox had been developing a live sim game that was supposed to release into early access like a month ago. They had Rod Humble from The Sims 3 in their team. They had a couple like setbacks, like they announced it a year ago, and people thought the graphics were not up to par. I also have no idea what they did with the whole engine, like what kind of spaghetti code they wrote, because they were requiring people to have 32 gigs of RAM, which is kind of sounds really weird to have like as a like pure requirement. Like, sure, a lot of systems probably have that, but to just like go, we definitely require that, would make a lot of people very sus that you did something very, very, very wrong in game development. If, you know, you're raising that requirement that high, it would be like me going, well, to install this game, you need 1 terabyte of space. It's sure, probably a lot of people have a lot more than a terabyte. Like, a lot of systems would have, like, at least 2, maybe 4, maybe 6, maybe more. But if you're just, like, coming out and making, like, a statement of, hey, to install this, you do have to have a terabyte of space, I am slightly weirded out by your statement. I assume we're bit poisoned. That will probably wear off on its own. Should be fine. To be fair, I bought anti-venom, forgetting that venom isn't that bad in this game. By this point, I am entirely lost. I have literally no idea where I'm going. So, they had some setbacks. They had to set back their release date several times. And Paradox hasn't been doing great as a company recently. Like, recently, like a good few years recently. The quality of their products was kinda falling down, but the most like outrageous one like from their absolute recent releases was City Skylines 2, because it definitely did not release in a good state. It released in a worse state than the first one, and then they immediately started pumping out DLCs despite promising not to, and a whole bunch of people were like, what the fuck? So the ratings like really tanked for that, and they had to be doing quite a lot of apologizing and canceling DLCs, and it can probably become like a pretty good game, but point being, Paradox is not doing like so great as a company from like the goodwill that other people are willing to afford them, nor from probably a financial situation, because they also released like a Lamp Riders League or something like that. It wasn't the game that I'm interested in. It wasn't like the regular thing, it was like a little stealthy thing, which from what I understand is like completely fine as a game, but like it's probably like a 5 out of 10, maybe like 6 out of 10, you know, but it's not something that's gonna impress huge audiences. And a lot of these like releases have resulted in like definitely some questionable times for the company. So what did they do? Well, in order to probably make up for like lack of quality recently, instead of taking a better look at their projects and, you know, putting more money into them, hiring bigger teams, sitting down with the project heads and changing, they made the decision to cancel a whole bunch of things. And the first attempt at a life sim game was one of those things, which is pretty stupid considering that they were exactly 2 weeks from early access, so that's like a shitstorm and a half. They didn't like announce it on Steam page, they didn't announce it on like Epic Games page, they just announced it on their own forums, and apparently they didn't even like tell the developers outside of that public announcement. And then the developers received the message of, yeah, you're all fired now. So like they scrapped the entire thing and the entire studio, and apparently just like went good 17 million down because of that project, because they just scrapped it. And if you ask me, scrapping something like that, probably a pretty dumb idea. Like, you decided to redevelop Bloodlines twice, but you're entering a genre for the first time, and your decision making is, well, this is gonna be harder than we expected. This is not at a releasable state right now. Let's not, like, maybe try and hire more people or different people or shake up the teams. Let's not, like, investigate what's happening there. Let's not, like, I don't know, leave it out for a year. Let's just outright scrap it. So, a whole bunch of people are very unhappy. A whole bunch of people are very happy that it got scrapped, because they were like, it had like subpar graphics. What kind of game releases with these kind of graphics in 2024? Like, dudes, it was meant to be scrapped because like this is junk and it like can't compete with The Sims 4. It doesn't really need to compete with The Sims 4. It's just sometimes it's nice if games can just be their own thing. One of the selling points of Life by You was mechanically, as a life simulator, probably not the best, to be honest. I've heard that people are like, it was lacking reactions. Rod Humble, he at first wanted the game to have zero violence or death. So it was kind of a thing in which you just, couldn't ever die. And it took like significant player feedback for that decision to be reversed. When the cheating would happen, like there wouldn't be any reactions to it from AI. But one thing that it did have was that it was like more than 100% moddable, to a point where you could even input your own text for what the dialogue was supposed to be, which was pretty amazing. So like I looked at it and I was like, okay, as a life simulator, not the best right now. Kinda sucky. But as a potential for being the new Gary's mod in a completely different genre, through the roof there. It's a creative thing. But yeah, Paradox just went on and canceled that and killed the studio behind it 2 weeks before the supposed release date, so yay! I don't have a lot of hopes for Bloodlines 2. Honestly, I think that if it will release, it will be hot garbage. I'm talking about that now because my channel tends to play Bloodlines a lot, so... And when they cancelled so many projects, I really don't expect it to release at all at the moment. It still doesn't, it says 2024, but it still doesn't have like a set release date. And it does look like they have finished the game, but I'm not entirely sure that they're gonna bother with that, Paradox, considering that they're just canceling games left and right now. I think that they're gonna like write it off as a loss, because I don't actually imagine that game could ever make up the money lost on its development, considering that it had to be scrapped and redeveloped, and now it's being developed by a walking simulator studio, and it really feels closer to Swansong than it ever did to Bloodlines. So other projects that Paradox involved in, not at the best place, but I'm really sad that they scrapped their life simulator game. Good that I, for some reason, got a bit obsessed with Guild Wars at the moment, going, I have so many goals before the next expansion releases, which releases in August, so it's not like I'm there going, oh no, my one and only purchase this year, I was so looking forward to it. But I was looking forward to it. Like, I had the money put away for its purchase, despite the fact that I'm my family is like struggling with employment right now and everything. And we honestly don't have that cash. I had to put it away because it was something that I was legitimately looking forward to. And now it's entirely and completely gone. And that is, well, pretty upsetting if you ask me. And some people are like, oh, but the graphics were awful. And it's like, my dude, I am playing Daggerfall right now. So anyway, because of that, I purchased Clueless 2 from Steam. I played it before. Don't ask me on what. Definitely was not on Steam. Okay, this door just laughed at me. Good sign. Oh, fish. Dead fish. I am a bit low on health. This is concerning. I might need to shut up now and actually focus on what I'm doing. This like keeps the horror elements down a little bit, you know, just being able to talk about something else. Kudos is one of those really weird forays into life simulation genre. I'm saying that because unlike Alter Life, which released in like 1986, or was it 1988, which was entirely text-based, Kudos 2 released in 2008, which is well after the Sims 2 era. But what Kudos 2 does is it tries to simulate like 10 years. Can you come out of the water so that we can have like a goodbye? I hope that the floor is lava serves you well, considering that you just kind of melted there. What it does is it's trying to simulate like 10 years from your 20th to your 30th birthday. It is obviously not very realistic, because you start as a waitress and you can take like night classes and start applying for some really bizarre jobs very, very fast. Like, yeah, I took night classes for a year and now I can become a lawyer. Woo! You know, it's not the kind of thing that tends to work in the real world. But I kind of missed it. It was a very weird thing. For one thing, it's like text only. You kind of have like an avatar of your character on screen and nothing else. Mostly it's almost an economy simulator because you have a lot of things to drain money. It's very hard to upkeep friendships because you practically have to pay money to upkeep friendships. And even worse if you want to like upkeep a relationship. Like, if you start dating someone. But the most bizarro aspect of the game is that 10 years on, it just ends. It doesn't like even have an ending of like, hey, you reached this level of the lawyer track, you know, good for you. That is very impressive. Or like, you reached this level of like doctor track, or you managed to get a spouse, whoop whoop. No, it just ends. There's quite a few other genre simulators, mostly like Raise a Daughter simulators, starting from Princess Maker 1, which once again released yonks ago, that at the very least had endings, but Kudos 2 doesn't. But from time to time, you just, if you have ever played it, you just start getting this itch of, I want to try a new run. I just want to see what I can do. I just want to see if I can do something very unique this time around. I want to try and go for like a different training route. I want to get different things. I want to have like different friends and so on and so forth. Like maybe I want to super focus on these people or whatever. So yeah, it's like £5 on Steam right now. I went back and then purchased it, and then there's people going, oh, Life by You would have not been successful because the graphics are yucky, and it's like, mate, I am literally playing a spreadsheet simulator right now. I am fairly satisfied with it. Not everyone is a graphics whore. Like, you can enjoy very simplistic games. Honestly, if you make a life sim and it uses just dots and lines to portray what it's trying to portray, of like, hey, things migrated that way and so on and so forth, cool. If you have a cool idea, I'll probably still play it. So just, you know, share it. Show it. So this is pretty concerning. I have been here, but I don't actually remember being here, so... Now I'm just wandering around thinking, where have I not been? And it must be quite a lot of places, honestly, because, well, I only chose 1 out of 3 directions, but... Here we are, being lost. I wish I could use Mark and Recall. But I can't. Because my magic is not high enough, for one thing. This segment is called Marta is trying to figure out where the fuck am I and how to get back. Right, I don't want to be on this level, I think, because there's nothing on this level. So I do want to get down. Fair. Well, at least we found that out. Oh, hi. When I thought that nothing was in here, apparently there was 1 goblin. But time to just take my leave and climb down. You know, I kind of feel like the older I got, the less urgent things got. I don't know if that makes sense, because I have been listening to, like, Herbs and Altars, which is a YouTuber with, let's say, a lot of illnesses and a lot of addictions, and she practically made a YouTube channel out of that. I mean, that doesn't sound very, very nice as a statement, but that is kind of precisely what she does as content. And sometimes if I'm grinding or whatever, just like fishing endlessly in Guild Wars 2, listening to that kind of content is fairly easy. So she struggles with quite a few things. Oh, have we not been through that door? We have been through that door, okay. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out a bit because then I'll encounter the other levels, so... I'm just trying to backtrace my steps. If we have cleared absolutely everything in this floor and there's nowhere else to go, it clearly means that we need to go down. But, yeah, she was, I suppose, feeling very, very depressed at one point because she made a video of like, oh, I went out at concerts and they weren't exciting anymore because, well, I've done that as when I was younger and, you know, all of the firsts are already gone. I'm like 40. Life feels a lot more sucky. I feel like there isn't much new things that can still like enter my life, and it's very sad, and I don't even know why I'm here outside of like to write a couple more books or whatever. I entered my 30s and I found kind of the opposite to be the case. Like, I started feeling a lot more chill about things. It's harder for me to have a pretty extreme emotional reaction, and probably for the best. I will need to zoom even further to figure out where the heck am I. So, yeah, you know, a game gets cancelled and it's not really the end of the world anymore. Like, a guild falls apart and that's not really the end of the world anymore. By the way, my guild is doing pretty awesome right now. It's nowhere near falling apart. I don't particularly, like, require games to have the newest graphics sauce or to be the most impressive things. I am very, very suspicious about this bit. It feels like it should go somewhere, doesn't it? Let's visit that bit in particular because it really feels like it should go somewhere. But yeah, things didn't... I might not have my life together. I would love some economic stability, mostly. My health has definitely just fallen down and can't get up anymore, sort of thing. Okay, that goes down. Have I been there, though? No, I couldn't have, because it's the first time that this is even rendering. Okay. Well, we found the place that we haven't been in yet. So my health kind of completely fried itself. It's a lot harder to just stay alive these days. I don't really have economic stability, but I'm also a lot less sad. Where am I? Let's zoom in. So I have been here. Okay, that drop just was rendering really weirdly. How badly have I been here? I know that is like a really bizarre question, but what I mean is, have I explored this area or nah? Because if nah, we have something to do in here, and if yeah, then I should probably get out of here and try to go somewhere else. I think there's one room. Like, that is very clearly a door. And we have clearly not been there, so it's about... It's about time to go there. I find it easier these days to just be happy. I don't feel like I lack things. The sense of excitement hasn't really worn off. Quite the opposite. Like, I can't just sit here and be like, heck yeah, bro, a game from 30 years ago. I'm gonna have so much fun today. The fact that I can see it a bit above really confused me. I want to take a turn here. The door is open, though. Have I just... No, I haven't been here. That means that an enemy must have come out from here before. And, the excitement doesn't really wear off. And it's funny because you think it would. You would think that it would get very repetitive, hello bear. But no, I go like, oh boy, I can't wait for this thing or that thing. Like, I can't wait for... I definitely been here, I think. I am really confusing myself. But I do feel like we're making progress at backtracking. So that's good. What if I climb back up here? Like, I'm happy about the upcoming Guild Wars 2 expansion. That's like in 2 months. Less now. Have a lot of things to do before that. I'm happy to pick up hobbies. Like painting and making photographs. Like, I look forward to a lot, and it's all very hello bear, simple things. I don't know if it's a good sign. Well, the fact that there is a closed door is definitely a good sign. Haven't seen this one in a very long time, have we? That feels very new. There's quite a few things on my wish list, and once again, the whole life simulator thing, like, a lot of different companies are trying to develop them at the same time, and if they don't manage it, then like, oh well, if they do manage it, then yay, I will probably be playing them. And I ran out of non-open doors, but that means that was a little bit off the dungeon that I haven't gone through before. But now I'm going through it. There's always new things. There's always something nice to look forward to. It doesn't ever wear off, and I imagine that I will feel the same way 10 years from now, maybe 20 years from now, maybe 30 years from now. Depending on if I'm still alive and if my economic situation fixes itself. Maybe I just like really overstressed myself. Because I can't really say that I lived a good life, so maybe I experienced so much hardship that my ability to be alarmed about it just completely fizzled out with my overstressed nerves to a point where I no longer feel that, and hence why I feel better. I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe I just grew up. That's also a possibility. Honestly, don't know why people told me to be very, very careful about poison. I feel like poison just gladly expires itself. I understand disease because it doesn't show up immediately, even like on that thing. So you can get diseased and not know that you're diseased. I feel like this thing should like be interactable, but it's not. I'm looking for troll's blood, so I'm just hoping that I'm not missing any. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I fried my ability to be stressed, which sounds gruesome, but it's a lot happier life to live when you fry your ability to stress about things because you spend far too much time being too stressed. The only thing that I don't like is that physically I look worse than I did like 5 years ago, and you know, you would call that aging. It just happens, but I can't get used to it, and sometimes it makes me feel very, very, very self-conscious. Especially considering that everything, even the clothes that I'm wearing, is different depending on how I'm feeling that day, because I can just really struggle if they're too tight or if they press on anything. Like, sleep became a lot harder because my neck problems have progressed, so migraines became a lot worse, mostly from sleeping. I still haven't really figured out how to fix that. I have an orthopedic pillow, but by this point I'm thinking maybe I should try sleeping sitting up so that I don't have problems with blood flow while asleep. So things have become a lot more complex. I've also gained a bit of weight, which actually puts me out of being underweight to normal human weight, but my family kind of started shaming me for it because it's kind of obvious. So, definitely got developed some sort of issue with that. So there's a lot of things that I don't like about today, but at the same time I like the current me more than the me that I had 5 years ago, because once again I was unsure of myself, I was stressed, I was trying to still find out who I am as a person. Oh my god, I found the exit again! That is amazing! Oh, how did we do that? Okay, let's... Good, we can override dungeon entrance again. I'm just exploring that direction now. Hopefully keep things easy to backpedal on, and like backtrack. I tried being who I am not. I tried being... I don't know, acting like a normal human being in my youth, like wearing clothes that wouldn't make me stand out, like a regular office job, I have a degree because I do have a degree. Turns out, really not something that you can do with my health. I do have quite a bit of sadness over everybody pushing me in that direction and my family because, like, it wasn't optional. I had to get educated. Like, it was outright stated to me, like, you must get educated. You must get an office job, you know, you must earn a good wage, and until I couldn't, like, I just physically absolutely couldn't. I think we walked in every possible direction, probably. Okay, there's a door in here. Is that troll's blood? No, that's red flowers. I can definitely hear a bear. There's also something else. It's almost like a sound of talking. You know, people told me that I'm gonna hate looking for secret entrances. I kind of love it, not gonna lie. Mostly because it feels a little bit like a detective work and you're using your ears a lot. That's another thing. My eyes are really, really failing me. I don't have another optician's appointment for a couple of years, and that's fine, and I bet it's something to do with the fact that I'm getting migraines more often, but yeah, I'm more comfortable using my ears at the moment. Huh, this is so wrapped around. Ah! Jesus. Let's not turn that around. Or else I won't figure out how to be there. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't found any blood splatter I can click on, so I obviously have not located it. I have gone in this direction, but it can't be that I've gone in this direction fully. Considering, yeah, look, that's unfinished, 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 so there's... Whoa, let's not press that button on accident. There's quite a bit of directionals in that direction that I haven't explored fully, so I should probably actually go down there. I don't even remember this room. Apparently I've been there. Well, it looks like a whole ass house, probably because it is. Yeah, it probably... Like, this game uses generation from towns to generate dungeons sometimes, so you can't just find a random house inside a dungeon. That's perfectly normal. This is a directional that I think I haven't fully explored. Don't quote me on that. Yes! This is entirely new to us. It's entirely new to us, but it has open doors? What? Did I enter somewhere where I have been from where I haven't? Probably. We haven't been here. That's like a little bit of area. I think I've been to that. This is so confusing. So I've been to that room, but not here? What? I'm just gonna assume that a whole bunch of things are double connected. Okay, Jesus, that I did not expect. This feels like there's a lot of corridor in here. Game, it looked like there was paper in here, so I just assumed that your money is half paper as well. Once again, it looked like there was some cloth. Why can't I just take their blood? I mean, they're not a troll, but I assume it would do. 5 to 16, or is that a 7? You know what? The one couple points not worth it. It might be a 1. Oh, okay. It might be a 7. Never mind. Let's go with this. That is a 7. I look at a 7 and I just go, huh, is that a 1? Okay. That is so surprising to me. I thought that it would connect to the big room because the big room's around here somewhere. So none of these doors are open. Hello, Spidey. Oh no. It's okay, you're having true trouble biting me, so I'll stand around in here for a while. I do have an anti-paralysis somewhere. You know what? I should probably go. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. It's disappearing by this point. The Spidey definitely is having some trouble. I have anti-paralysis in my inventory. It's called free action. Which sort of makes sense. And feels very D&D, but at the same time, when you hear free action, you think that it's gonna do like something in regular combat, and it doesn't. It just means anti-paralysis. Drink this if you can't move, sort of thing, you know. Which I do question, how do you actually drink something when you cannot move? There's some very angry bears behind this wall in particular. I think we go back up. Not entirely sure where we go from here, so I'll just... I shouldn't blind run around. There's nothing to gain from running around blindly. Except that it's more fun than consulting the map, which is a bit tedious. Right, so this is the weird place. I kinda wanna go in and check it out. There's definitely nothing that we need from there, just because it's a bloody building. Okay, there's nowhere that the weird place goes from here. Good to know. And yeah, look. Hello, roof underground. Whoever bothered to construct this only to place a bear in it, you're truly the madman. Have you been working for Shiogorath? Because you definitely seem like the kind of person that could, you know? So that goes all the way up. I have been there. But to what extent? Not to the fullest. Oh, definitely not to the fullest. Okay, let's go up. This will probably be closest to my 100% explored dungeon because oftentimes I will get scared and go home. I think this is the new direction. Yep. Okay, we're still finding new doors. That is good news. It's a good look for us. It's a happy time for the door. You came running straight to me. Thank you, bear. I like hitting things. Like, I definitely can't click on this. I tried. I think we definitely should rest by this point. Oh, only running. But I want my Wong Blade to go up so that it can give me a level up because I've been getting quite a few long blade levels, which might actually feel more than they actually are. Mainly because, like, I go to a dungeon, I get, like, what, 5 long blade levels, and then I will be like, ah, I feel so advanced to the long blade, why doesn't it give me a level up? Right, there's something here. Ooh. An empty room! How exciting! This really feels like it should be a door, but it's not. Definitely feel like I've been here. Probably because I have. Right. That's down below. I'm just like wondering at anything that kind of looks like a stub. There's no door, so the corridor just ends there. And this is up? Huh. I have truly not been here. I'm still proud of that one time when I actually found an eye that I was looking for. But at the same time, the game like kind of placed it directly at the start of the dungeon, so you wouldn't have missed it. Ever? Hi. Big bear. This is it! I can feel the purity of Troll's blood. Now to get back to Gondivir Hakan. Our protagonist is definitely not normal. Feeling the purity of blood just sounds like something is very wrong. it makes me question things like, are you a vampire? Yes. I traveled forward recklessly, which saved us 2 days. Which, means that we could technically have rested for 2 days. And we have, like, 8 days in total, so we would have had, like, 6 days. We have probably spent, like, 10 hours resting. We can probably even, like, travel not recklessly, but I'm definitely gonna be traveling recklessly because, who... Ow. Who has the time to travel carefully? Right, this is where we're gonna super run into the problem of I don't know where the exit is. I know that I ran past it a couple times. Okay, this is funny. I should stop injuring myself, but that is a circle, and I'm glad I found it. Definitely drives me less bonkers to find circles than not circles. Because when you find the circle, you're like, aha, it is a circle! I know how to navigate this place. Right, we're gonna have the fun little thing called do I have spatial recognition? I can already answer it for you. No, I do not. We're gonna test it anyway. We're gonna do something even better. It is called throwing a save and looting the last time when we were at the dungeon entrance and checking what the map looks like from there. This is a match the picture challenge, so... It's like a U shape with this weird room. We're approaching from higher up. It feels like there's like an extra corridor there. We're effectively looking for something that would have like a brown room above some gray rooms. And that would be sort of around where the exit is. Brown room above gray rooms. The brown room looks about correct, but not the gray rooms. That brown room is positioned in the wrong place. So is this brown room. Not quite it. I don't know where the curvy corridor is. I know where I am, and it is not here, so if it's below me, then let's try going below from here. That is the wrong brown room. It also feels like the wrong brown room. Okay, maybe this brown room? I mean, I'm not sure, but it does look like it, doesn't it? It does look like the right corridor. So let's see where we are in comparison to this. I need to get down. Probably through there. We might be making out of the dungeon today! Well, that will be a surprise and a half, wouldn't it? To be fair, we have never failed to make it out of a dungeon. If we have, I would have... The only way that would be possible is if I rage quit, so... You'll find an exit eventually. Your character can't starve to death. Right. We found the exit! Look at us go! Thank you for that. I would have looked in the entirely different direction. I want to leave, honestly. We're gonna save again. Now, one thing with traveling recklessly in itself is that you can arrive at a location at the wrong time. Another thing about traveling for me at all is that game loves to soft lock, so we're just... There's no Revias! You sure, game? Don't soft lock! Don't soft lock! We have not soft locked. We have arrived at the wrong time, but we have not soft locked, which is impressive. And it is 4 AM. What time do you think they open the city gates? Can you just let me loiter around for a couple of hours, please? They have not caught me for loitering. Good. And I just got into the town. That's also good. We want to bring our quest back to the temple, and the temple is down here. And probably like pick up more quests from the temple. Maybe also train restoration. I just casually training restoration in there whenever I go past, because why not? Eventually maybe the restoration will give me a level up. Now mind you, if I was to use restoration, currently I can use it once, because my magical pool is shit. Though this is... You can kind of opt for being able to get more level ups by having shit stats. Therefore, you know, it's easier to implode your levels. Or you can kind of opt from starting with a far more OP character, because you can RNG those starting stats to a point where you can just like have really solid starting stats. Like, I've seen people pull some fuckery with this game, for sure. Hello everybody, hello my temple. You have it. Troll's blood, Stender will be pacified. You have done well. Here is your reward. I do love me some gold. It is definitely very, very, very nice. I don't tend to think too much about how much gold I have. It just kind of feels like eventually it might become a problem. But like... I'm cured, I have no diseases, but like at the same time... Money is not a problem now, and I'll think about later when later actually comes. So I do wanna... How much gold do I even have on me? I can't even like judge if I'm going up or down in it. $725 gold pieces, well that's... not super great. I do have like 14,000 in the bank, so that's not super bad. We need Lich Dust. Necromanoth Hole. That sounds cool. Sounds like we might encounter some necromancers. Necromanoth. 9 days. I don't think we need to repair now. If I'm thinking wrong, I will be sorry. That's just how it go. Let's try to see how far Necromanoth Hole is. Yeah, I do want to go there. Travel time, 1 day if I'm traveling recklessly, 2 days if I'm traveling cautious. I'm gonna travel cautiously. The air is still oppressive. Is that water? And it's also raining heavily, that's not nice. Okay, looking for a pile of brown dirt. Got it. It is water! Not all of it, but definitely some of it. I'm coming for you, entrance. Wait and see. Oh! Well, that's different. I like different. This is nice. Like, they spawned me in the room. Let's not jinx ourselves, but it feels like a room might be easier to find than not a room, you know? And it does have a funny little staircase. I might be jinxing myself because this just might be a place of rooms. Like just rooms on rooms on rooms. Was that a magic brick wall? Right, what is that? Right. Well, I can't actually interact with... You're weird, brick wall. You are. I tried. That is the sound of clicking for some reason. Oh, bub. Okay. Clicking on it kills ya. It's like a nice insta-death button. For, you know, for when walls are not your friends. I do love when things just open. Wait, what? Game, did you generate another dungeon for me that is actually incompletable? It does that sometimes. It will just go, fuck you! And that's that. Hello! I'm surprised about that, honestly, because there's quite a lot of, like, Morrowind YouTubers right now. And I've heard that a lot of Morrowind YouTubers that made a living from, you know, playing Morrowind are kind of bored with it. So a lot of them were talking about playing Daggerfall. Hopefully. It's like... not a lot of wall to check. And I have two screens, so... yeah, I understand that. Like, I often watch things while I play things myself. Yeah, probably. Let's not accidentally exit. Oh! You were so correct. Please stop being angry at me. I did nothing, I swear. No, this is a randomly generated dungeon. At least I think it is. It's just a... it's just a, Temple of Stendarr place. Told me to go and get some... dust, apparently. Brown dust. These skeletons sound friggin' berserk. I'll take that. Yeah, we saw like one of them, but I don't want to like accidentally take it when there's still things to explore. Especially one of those kind of murdered me. So I don't feel kind of as cool with the doors as I would normally be. You know, trick me once, shame on you. Trick me twice and I'm probably stupid for clicking the insta-death portal. This place has a lot of skeletons, which makes sense considering that it's to do with necromancers, but also the sounds that they make scare the shit out of me. They're probably loudest NPCs that I've ever heard. Have you been here? Because it honestly sounds like you have. What? I feel like I kind of cursed myself when I started in a room and I was like, oh joy, this is gonna be easy, and now I'm thinking with portals. If anything, Valve's portal has taught me is that, if you already are having navigational difficulties, adding portals to the equation will not make it better. There's just a fall that way. Oh, okay. So this is like a pre-made thing that they're reusing, and because a lot of these are not. Like, a lot of these are just so generated on the run that it features some really bizarre geometry sometimes. Why did I think that there was a fall? Why is something yelling at me? Where is it? Probably through the portal. Let's try to climb up. Hello? Were you the one yelling? Not gonna lie, you can make a lot of scary noise. I think game's farting on me. Nothing on the table this time. What? Yep. Ah. This place is, first of all, really confusing to navigate. Secondly, terrifying. Mainly it's all the skeleton noises. Like, somebody thought about naked ladies and was like, oh yeah, it's fine if these just giggle. And then they looked at the skeletons and then they were like, these ones scream. Preferably like they're being murdered. Is everyone cool with that? And everyone was like, yep. That is how we should do it. Don't even know if that's a scream. It's more like a roar? It's kind of expensive for me to put stuff down for a Kickstarter right now. I think I'll see when it releases. Probably. I don't think it's gonna be out for a few years because, you know, Kickstarter projects. I'm very, very, very shit at swimming, so this has been a mistake. I don't know what's behind that door, but from at this point completely not important because I can't really swim. Yeah, I love that too. It's my favorite lockpicking method. Who needs a key when you got a sword? Hello! Surprise, Skelly! I think there's also Mr. Flappy somewhere. This is where Mr. Flappy is. So we are looking for some dirt. Guess that will be the lich droppings. I don't think that they're called lich droppings, but I'm just gonna call it lich droppings from now on. They really love their corridors, don't they? Nothing. Open. Well, that's a surprise. A flying rat. How is this open? Maybe something came out from here. Oh, well, that's... Yeah, that's probably intelligent. But at the same time, I just thought that it was like one of those skills that I can sort of ignore because I didn't think that swimming mattered all that much. Hello. You know, whenever sound glitches, it just sounds so futuristic. It adds a whole new level to sound design. I'm sure they do. I am hearing some flappies, but no wall would would open. So I'm just gonna assume that they're happily living inside a wall, and good for them. Ah, it's my favorite bat closet. It's the closet where you keep your singular bat. Don't overpopulate them. They don't like that. Well, at least I'm getting better at this running thing, so I'll probably won't fall down on my nose. Honestly, I imagine that it means that it's costing me less energy to sprint over time. All of these doors are open. But all of these doors are also making noises. You know when you have like your own dungeon and then you just make a nice little sitting room just for you? Like after you visit all of your bat closets, you do need to hang out somewhere. Does seem like you would be kind of low on entertainment though. I suppose you can always listen to the extremely loud screams of the skeletons. Like, if there's one thing that there's definitely plenty of, it would be... What the heck is this? Whoa, it looks like stairs, but it's not. How do you even sit? Can I climb this? I just want to know what's up there. I might not know what is up, dog, but I need to know what is up there. Oh, the good answer is nothing. Okay. forgot where the throne was. Oh, you literally just hop on it. I think I should place something on this. Whoa! Unfortunately, that leads me back to the exit. But now we know. Jesus. Whew. This place. It really sounds like there should be something around here. Because this area was roaring at me so much. But no. Don't even know if this is just teleporters or hidden doors. Sometimes it just feels like I'm walking straight through them. Ooh! I don't know what to do, but I'm aware of it. Because why not? Sometimes good things happen when you wear weird rings. Okay, currently the tapestry's yelling at me. I don't know how I feel about that. This is definitely a very restless place. A restless and confusing place. I do appreciate that you have played this game so much that you have memorized layouts. I think I found what was yelling at me in the tapestry. Something opened the door behind me as well. I'm very aware of that. Is this a box room? Huh. Ever wanted a room to store some box? I honestly probably makes a lot more sense than a lot of other rooms. Oh, we did find the switch. This is a friggin' nightmare. Don't think I can move the boxes, though. Definitely can't demolish the boxes. Would make sense. Because otherwise, how the heck am I gonna, you know... Whoa! Get out! That was unexpected. What the heck are these things? Why are they making noises? It just looks like tiny Doom guys, I swear. It's probably not what's making noise, is it? Let's not accident. This is gonna be slightly a pain because as we have demonstrated, we can just kind of jump out of the terrain. Yep. Let's hop very, very, very carefully. Oh no. More stairs. In case you ever wanted your stairs to have stairs. Oh no. Okay, you are just man. Though I honestly thought that you just fired a gun at me, so that was concerning. I guess the must-have for any Elder Scrolls game, falling through the world. Don't think I can murder it through the grates. Oh, I can. Cool. Well, to be fair, I am doing them a service. If I just left them there, then there would be nobody to feed them anymore after I'm done with this dungeon, so... You know, I think getting stabbed to death probably a bit better than starving to death. That is just me. There is a nice button that you can press where even without reloading you can... I don't want to step into any portals too early if there's still a way to go. You can get back to the last solid surface that you stood on, but I forget which one it is. And reloading is just so nice and simple. Whoa! Oh, I'm back here. This is definitely some thinking with portals right here. You explore in one direction, you get spit out. You explore in another direction and there's a lot of sus doors. Are you okay, man? Okay, time to start checking if we just missed something somewhere. Obviously we did, but I don't know what or where. Don't think there are any hidden doors here. Which is odd, because I can definitely hear considerable amount of screaming. Well, for all I know, the boy is like screaming from underground or something. This is really giving me the map vibes of the place that I've been in before. Okay, well, we haven't been there. So let's go there. Jesus, the screaming. Oh, that's why we haven't been in here. It's the wet place. We may as well train swimming a little bit. I do love how many level ups I just got there. That was nice. What I don't love is that I'm totally lost. I've been there. Okay, that sounds right, the spawn room. But it's not connected. Got it. Don't know what I got, but got it. I'm very sus of just this place in general. Well, at least Skyrim dungeons don't leave you really wrecking your brain. Okay, this is the box and stairs room. That's what it is. No! I feel like I am confused enough as it is. So I don't want to confuse myself even more. I got myself stuck in geometry. That's not good. I don't remember which save I've done the last, but I don't think it matters. Actually, there is an easy way to figure that out. It's 14, 11 on the 12th. It's 1950 on the 12th. This one. See? I am smart. Sorta. There's still a lot of screaming coming from this direction. I am glad that I remembered that inner clock is a thing. Well, not mine, of course, just inside the game. Mine confuses day with night. I don't suggest that we trust mine. Why don't we just, like, climb up? Do you know that there's the weird trapdoor somewhere? There are enemies nearby. Where? I don't remember where the trapdoor is. There are enemies in the walls watching you. It's the only conclusion that I can come to. Hi, tutu! Okay, well, obviously I haven't been in a direction. 2 directions even. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. Not out of the dungeon, but somewhere. This is very confusing. Oh. Don't. This is just the hanged people room. It's okay. They're gonna dry out. Just give them time. Oh! Ah, okay. Yep. Okay, you kind of were looking like you were just holding a gun. But you were just admiring your battle axe. Which is a sword, actually. I can hear your friends screaming. Oh, now it's quiet. Oh, now it's not. Must be just so upset. The heck is that? Oh, this is it! I can feel the purity of the lich dust now to get back to the person. I am so glad that I went down to touch it. Yeah. It was inside a hole. Because where else would it be, you know? How do I reach that button? Oh, there we go. Alright, well that worked out. Now mind you, not exactly clear on how to get back, but that worked out. What do you do? Okay, you produce a hole over here. Not very useful. Please plug it up. Thank you. Ah, it's the hanged people room. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, but I don't particularly remember where it was. Right. Ooh, that's a door. I haven't... Okay. Obviously it won't be correct, but... A lock? Where? Here? Hit. 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 Oh, this one's stubborn. And not anymore. Ooh. We're going for a ride. A skeleton! Haven't seen you yet. What? Who are you and why are you throwing dust on me? Should I be afraid? Oh. I don't know how I stayed alive there, honestly. I hope I didn't get infected. That would be bad. I do have a lot of cure disease potions. I do find Morrowind lore to be very, very funny, though. Considering that they're like, look, vampire infection takes like 3 days to set in. You either did this on purpose or you're stupid. In which case, if you get turned, you deserve it. And we get to hate you for it. Considering that like some tribes were like, oh, we get like caught out in blight storms with like ash vamps because we don't have supplies and it takes too long to like get back to the wise woman, though it is quite the weird statement to go, okay, you got turned entirely on you, buddy. Should have definitely did that one on purpose because are you stupid or what? Had 3 days to cure it? How the heck didn't you? A skeleton! Screamy boy. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I did bring a few cure disease potions, so that's gonna be easy. Effectively, don't dream the weird stuff. It's bad for you. Okay, so that goes down. Don't think that there's anything else on this level, so I kinda will have to get back. It's very hard when the map kinda begins to overlay itself. It's like I might have missed something, but at the same time, if I did, it's very hard to see. Right, I don't think I missed anything on this level. I think we will have to just go down. Huh. At least these buttons are easy enough to operate. As long as you like don't press them at the wrong point and just like fall down. I am very impressed that they even like put a button in here, to be fair. Like, I don't know, but kind of feels like, you know, 1996. Not only are we in 3D, but fuck yeah, everything moves. Break your brain with these maps, you know? I'm really hungry. I'm gonna eat a piece of shortbread. But there's one issue, which is, well, first of all, it's very, very crumbly. But secondly, my cat loves shortbread. It's not really for cats. It's for humans. Yeah, it's for humans. Yeah. Han. Kitty has so much cat food. Fuck me. It goes everywhere because he starts biting it. And I said to my guild that it makes absolutely no sense, this cat. Like, this is not the food that cats should like. Yeah. And they're like, shortbread has a lot of butter, doesn't it? Which would explain why the cat's trying to bite it. Yeah. Let me just eat it before you get your teeth on it. Here's another thing, if you have like cats, you start having food tax. Where if they find your food like attractive, they will be like, fuck yeah, time to eat whatever you're eating. And suddenly you need to share the food. Baby, I can't see my Twitch chat. Please. Sit back down, thank you. He's a good boy. Sometimes. Is that another room that I haven't been in? What's up with all these rooms? Oh no, it's just a closet. Okay. We're looking for a throne room. I don't remember where it is. I don't even remember what level it's on. That way? Are you sure? Because that's down. Oh, okay. There's quite a lot of up in here. Would that lead us to the right portal? Because I think that that would just lead us into a wall. Wouldn't it? I did not know about the dots. Thank you for informing me. Right, not here. You are so correct. Hehe! Good. We made it way back. That was incredibly confusing. Amazeballs. I wanna go home. P. Yes? Please? Yes, please? I think I have the time to do it cautiously, I mean. Yeah, I still have the quest. It's fine. I feel like I'm with the wrong weapon. There we go. It wasn't gold, so I was confused. It's always the Temple of Stendarr, somewhere that way. You know, if I want to grind levels by just sitting in the Fighters Guild, they should at the very least build up some money capital through doing dungeon quests. That's how I'm gonna justify it. After we report this one, we will be running around. I want to do some selling up and some repairs. Is that a horse? Oh, that is a horse! Where the heck am I? Right, kind of near Temple of Stendarr. No, there's also like a store here that I don't remember ever being in. Is that the bank? No, it's not the bank. What is this? Why is it locked? It's 4 p.m. Who closes their business at 4 p.m.? I have some questions. I've been spending quite a... It does feel like the bank though, because the other building is a bank. For reasons. So straight west. I have been like sitting in Orvias and doing quests here for a very, very long time, so this is like my most familiar place. Mostly because I decided to first start out with Temple of Stendarr. Mainly because I wanted to be able to like buy potions, and I thought, hey, the ability to survive death blows, even if it's a chance, you know, it's a nice thing to have, so I should level up with them. So I ended up going to the province that I thought was like gonna be the easiest to figure out, and closest to, you know, Daggerfall. So I ended up here. You have it? Lich dust. Stand there, will be pacified. You have done well. Here is your reward. I just spent more than that on training, but cool. Oh, but look, that was fairly profitable. Oh. Shit. Okay. Not expect for the night to just hit this rapidly. Let's continue westward towards the Fighters Guild. I can have a nap there. But they're very nice to me. And this is not the spooky haunted place, so we're gonna be fine. Though I gotta say, even without the ghost that kills you on touch, the music still kind of puts you in a rather unsettled mood. Oh, yeah. There's a very nice repairman in here. I can definitely use him. Kind of honestly want to use him. Hello. Can you repair something for me, please? Don't suppose I can... Nah. I need to wait a little. Let's do the whole camping in here for a lot of hours thing. Mainly because I may as well like repair, maybe train up a little bit. I won't have gold for training up a lot. To be fair, I kind of just need to walk out of here and sell up. I honestly like using this dude just because you can just... Oh, right, you can't train me anymore, Longblade. That's why I'm not training Longblade with you. I forgot. You know what? Let's not rest for 24 hours. Let's rest for a bit, then go and sell up. Let's rest for 12. And we'll, you know, come back, pick up the item that he fixed for me. All the good shit. Critical Strike is really pretty good, so I don't mind just training that until level up. What is in this orange? What a mystery. Oh, it's books. Right, not something that I want. But it is better to, you know, check things out rather than not. Especially if I end up with something good kind of nearby me. I would like to know that. I'm not gonna lie, this is outside of delving to some really, really confusing dungeons. This is gonna be a very, very structured Let's Play because my goal in this game... Where am I? That's very not helpful. What can I even sell to you? Oh, ingredients. You know what? Yes, sure. I have a stupid amount of them. And I love the idea of all of that gold. You know what? You know what? Sure, I'll unload myself. I'd rather have money. Oh! That's pretty early. We located some money, that's good, because we're gonna use it on training and repairs. But I also want to sell all the extra weapons that's on me. That's kind of why I came out. Sometimes I begin a sentence and I forget where it's going. Oh yeah, the one thing that I wanted to do in Daggerfall, which is kind of our goal. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I think they're just another alchemy place. Is to do the main story. Superior used equipment just kind of feels like a place where I might be able to sell some swords. So all of the extra dungeoneering and all this that we're doing, it's not because I want to like max out reputation with Temple of Stender. It is mostly because I want to use it as an excuse to go dungeoneering, which kind of helps me to like build up levels. So effectively there's gonna be meandering sessions where we just not do much, but some dungeoneering. And then there's gonna be main story sessions, and that's how the Daggerfall will roll. I don't wanna go after your cousin. I don't even know who you are. Oh, okay, librarian man. If I wanted some quests, mate, I would just go and ask Temple of Stendar. And not the Fighters Guild, which building is I kind of live in, so you would think I would be, you know, questing with them, but no. You can have these. Well, I kind of cleared myself. So, we do have a pile of money now. Maybe we should drop by the Mages Guild to just identify the couple of things that I haven't identified yet. And then we can head back for the Fighters Guild. I don't fancy that I'm gonna do a lot of stuff inside other provinces. I kind of like living in Norvias, at least for now. So this is gonna be a very Orvias-focused playthrough. I kinda was the same in Morrowind. I got very attached to Bolmore, and then it was very, very hard to move me. I ran past it. And there's plenty of chances that the game will be like, no, you know, be a normal human being. Go and do all of the things that you should go and do. But until it does, I'm good. I feel like this place is lagging. Mr. Identification, mister! I always forget where you live. Is it you? No, 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 you just sell spells. That being said, what do you sell today? I can't say that's something that I need. Right, you don't sell anything good. I mean, buoyancy, but I need to learn swimming, not swimming. What's with the piles, man? Oh, this is a room of rooms. Of all time. There we go. Now we're talking. Imagine being so smart. Oh, ring of friendship. That is cute. Oh, the sealed door. I imagine that it... Oh, okay, wizard lock. So, I imagine it unlocks, not locks, because it would be kind of weird if it locked. Well, I currently have 3,000 gold. That should give us at least a couple of levels. And definitely all of the repairs. West. I so hate that the Fighters Guild building is not gray. I feel like it should be. I meant not blue, it is gray. It's easier to see the blue ones because then I'm like, ah, this is a guild! Very obviously. And then there's the Fighters Guild that are just living in this block. Like, you know, like you do. It's still repairing. Can I get... Yep, I can already get some training. I may as well start resting 24 hours at a time now. I don't know if we have enough gold currently on us to buy a level up. We'll see. I also don't know if we have enough critical strike remaining to be able to do that. This dude can only repair one piece at a time, unfortunately. I'm just can't. The last time, like, I tried training my long blade, but it exceeded my ability to train because, well, my long blade was better than what the person here can provide. That's why I'm double clicking each time just to check on it. So I have my arm repaired. This one doesn't need to be repaired. This doesn't. Okay, I'm fully repaired now. I mean, that's cool. Mind you, I probably want to be wearing clothes again. Not my horse. My skirt, please. I do like how I kind of feel like we're a little doll, like a paper doll that you can like put stuff on. Let's do a couple more critical strikes. And we're just gonna save inside their vias just in case something happens. I think you can actually train once every 9 hours, so I don't need to wait 24, but might as well. We kind of are in the middle of the day right now, which is fairly convenient. You know what? What if we do 12? And we talk to her again. Yeah, 12 works. I think it's one every 9 hours. Waiting for 12 hours is faster than waiting for for 24. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very logical of me. I don't want to face my wallet! Guess it's gonna be pretty thin. I should face my wallet. I can train once more. I doubt it's gonna be a level up. Nope, it's not gonna be a level up. Long blade is at 54, critical strike is at 36. I can force it into a level up, but I do need to unload my bank account. Which I'm considering doing. I feel like I've explored enough dungeons for today. Like, my dungeon hunger has been satisfied. Bank for Vias is northeast. So I just want to like calmly buy myself a level up. Then we can start a new dungeon. And we can finish it next stream, and then we can tackle the main story. Because, I mean, there's no such thing as too many dungeons. Blip blip blub bloop. I love the blip blip blub bloops. Still east, but like southeast. You know, I never played really early MMOs. And I can't even remember their names anymore. Oh boy, this is not great for my trajectory of thought. But I'm wondering what it felt like to play them. Like, I know that there was Ultima Online. There was like another few released in very late 90s. They were moving on a completely different pace than modern games. I ran past it again. Like, they were very slow. And mostly focused on killing. You look like a bank. You will do. I'm just gonna drain my bank account, guys. If you ever, like, hear that sentence not in Daggerfall, please stop me. I can't afford to drain my own actual bank account on, like, video games, so, if I'm ever, like, playing something that allows, like, in-game microtransactions, then I'm like, I just gotta drain my bank account. You should go, no, Murta, no. But I swear in Daggerfall, it's the Daggerfall's bank account. I think it's okay. Ah, bleep bloops. Now I'm wondering if playing D&D games in the 90s was different than playing D&D games in 2024. Outside of mechanical differences. Because this is such a... it's complete... it's a whole different vibe, man. Like... Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, if you understand one, you can understand the other one. It follows very much a modern game formula. This is really something else. Excuse me? Really? They can lock me out? Don't stare at me. Oh, they haven't opened yet because it's not 10 AM. Okay. I was like, excuse me, that is where my trainer is at. Let's actually, like, do some real life pacing. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe they have finally caught up to my vagrancy, where I'm just here to rip off some training from them and pace back and forth. You scare me, policeman. Maybe they finally caught on. Please don't look at me. I am not committing any crime. When do you open? Jesus. Talk about sleeping in. It says the person that goes to sleep in the middle of the day and sleeps until nighttime. Yeah. Can I legally loiter in here for an hour, please? I'm done with my great journey into the beyond. The beyond called picking up some cash. It was a great beyond? Never again. I'm forever asleep inside your cupboard. You're not gonna get rid of me now. Just making sure that the training's still working. And it is. It's so nice because whenever I stretch out my arm to get the timer going, I put my hand directly on the cat. Because he's just here. One day we'll be like, no, we can't train you anymore. I'm gonna be so concerned. I'm so upset. We'll be like, but my free levels. Well, it's not free. I'm definitely putting quite a few, you know, money in here. It's just like insert coin, get training. Now, mind you, I brought enough coin for like 20 plus training sessions, which I hope I'm not gonna require. Also, one person informed me that while I set my reflexes like low, the game kinda bugs out and it's still on like high anyway. But I'm gonna... Like, you still take the penalty. It's just that nobody's reflexes actually change. I'm just gonna say that I'm kinda glad that the game feels like it's attacking slowly regardless. I am kinda needing 2 training sessions per level up, so... maybe it's good that I brought enough money for 20 training sessions. Or more, even. I'm just making sure that it is working. Wonder if they think me weird. Just kinda standing in front of the trainer, or if the trainer's like used to this. Like when they go reflect on what you have learned. Are they just used to people just like literally standing in one place reflecting? Because I feel like they might. You know what? Let's try 9 now. You can train once every 9 hours. Oh, my medical skill has improved. I don't know how, but sure. I'll take it. Because the training itself takes 3 hours. That is why the last time I did this, the time kept on changing even though I was waiting 24 hours. Is because I was moving by 3 hours at a time. That's probably why it's set to 9 hours, so that, you know, 9 plus 3 makes 12. Makes a lot of sense. When you think about it that way. I don't know why you would, but yeah. Tea. I have completely delayed working today. Mainly because I really didn't feel like it. And then just had neck pains and had trouble waking up and was feeling sick and just ended up loitering on YouTube and on Reddit and everything. So now, when I'm done with this, I'll actually have work to do. Kinda hate it. Not gonna lie. I literally feel like I'm not gonna even get a level up from this. Like, I'm gonna run out of money. Which is okay. I mean, if it happens, right? Yeah, we moved up by 4 levels. We moved down by a very significant amount of gold. I can still do this for a little while. We may as well. If we don't get a level up, then we're gonna go dungeoneering. We're gonna collect actual, like, loot in order to, like, actually sell it. And we're gonna come back and do this again next session. And after that, I should not, like, it will get harder to actually do this. Not just because of expensiveness, but because there are limits to how much they will train you. But at level 5, we unlock quite a bit of main quests. Also, just so, you know, whilst we're standing in here just doing this repeatedly, anyone ever, like, Googled themselves? And this is not like, one of those friggin' I don't know, friggin' stealth mode ads or whatever, because I keep on, like, seeing those on YouTube and they always, like, start with, have you Googled yourself lately? Do you know how much information there is about you on the internet? No. I decided to actually, like, go to Bing, because I've normally been using Google, and just, like, check for my author name. Just to see what's out there about it. How much gold do I have now? You know what, let's do it once more, and that is it. And we're gonna go back to the Temple of Stendar. We're gonna pick up a new quest. Actually, now that we know that we're gonna be doing that, it is kind of important to know what time it is. Let's maybe, I don't know, wait 5 hours? But yeah, so I looked me up and I found mentions of me in some really random, like, forums that I didn't even know that it existed. Some person was, like, discussing a dream that they had. Another person was, like, recommending my book. And then there was, like, a really, really weird reply that the whole thread ended on. Which is that I am a servant to the dark forces and I'm running a cult on Reddit, and that I must have, like, a contract with evil spirits. And their proof of this was that I have health issues and monetary issues. So, like, I'm normally very open about that, because from my perspective, like, spirituality has nothing to do with that. Like, just because you're spiritual doesn't mean that you're gonna be, like, at the top of the world or anything. That's not how shit works. Like, atheist, spiritual, or whatever kind of religion you follow, unless, of course, you are running a cult, in which case you're gonna be siphoning everyone's money to you. Unless you're doing that, it doesn't make a difference. Like, this person was effectively like going, and the proof that this person is dealing with evil spirits is the fact that they're sick genetically, yeah, and the fact that they're poor. Obviously the spirits are abusing them. I just found that so funny. Like, it's not like I'm gonna go and reply to like a thread that was written like nearly a year ago. But it's just so weird. They have leveled me up. Well, that's cool. I think Adept is like level 3. You know what? And that this is unfair for everyone viewing, but I really want to know. Daggerfall, Temple of Stendar. I just want to translate the numbers into something that I can actually brain. Yeah, Acolyte is 2, Adept is 3. Now at rank 2 you get access to Potion Cellar, and at rank 4 you get access to Libraries. So technically I didn't like get anything, but it is just so cool that they kind of ranked me up. And for Curate, I need one of my high skills to be 47. This means that my restoration has just... Wait, did my restoration pass 39? Why? I mean, really bizarre thing to ask, but... No, it's a 35. Huh? Okay, let's do some math, okay? Temple of Stendar. I need the list of their... The following skills are used to determine your rank in Temple of Stendar. Axe, blunt weapon, critical strike! Critical strike is on here, guys! Oh, never mind. I don't need to be raising my restoration. I mean, like 43. I want it at 47. Oh, this is aligning perfectly. Oh, never mind. We can grind out some Temple Standard. Yeah. I don't want to deliver anything anywhere. I know that this is gonna be very, very, like, slow. You shouldn't be picking up dungeon quests for the purposes of, how is it called? Why am I doing that? It's like I'm having an invisible boot to press. Don't accept dungeon quests for the purpose of increasing your reputation, because they take a very long time to complete. So they're very not worth it. There we go, I got out the sentence of what I wanted to say. Yeah, sure, I'll bring back the lunatic. They're normally stuck in some dungeon and then you come over and pick them up. Good of you at that. Now then, Theodoric Greenford has run off to a place called the Hold of Copperwing. Yeah, got a crazy priest. Try not to hurt the poor maniac too much. Theodoric Greenfold doesn't know what he's doing right now. Just give him a little knock on the head and bring him back here. I'll wait 7 days for you. The Hold of Copperwing, I feel like that's familiar. The last time it was very weird because it was one of them hanky-man rooms and the priest attacked me and then suddenly it was like, ah, it's me, the priest. Oh, this should go a lot better. We have 7 days. No, we can afford to travel cautiously. I don't presume that we're gonna rest for 72 hours. Okay, this is problematic. It's goddamn foggy. How am I gonna find the entrance when it's friggin' foggy? Oh, this is bad. I was gonna say I'm definitely not gonna rest for 72 hours, so shouldn't be too hard, and then I end up in a very, very foggy place. Look, the music did not change, so I'm gonna assume that where I should have been running was not towards the mushroom. Was maybe away from the mushroom? I am constantly reloading because otherwise I'm not gonna find the correct place. So it's definitely not west. It's probably not that way. Probably not. Is it this way? The music is still the same and there's still stupid mushrooms. Okay. You know what? You're probably intelligent. This is not a question like you are intelligent, don't just... But... The hold of Copper Wing, let's try it again. And let's this time not spin, because... Jesus Christ, it's very foggy. And this is definitely problematic. And you know what? This time we're gonna take 1 day to get there just in case. That makes a difference. That made a difference. See, that is a building in front of us. I would have never found it in the fog. Hey, we found water. Yeah, you're very intelligent because, yeah, this is... The solution was to run forwards all along. Well, really, to swim forwards. This is cool. Like, it's an actual, like, building out on the outside? Oh no. Oh no! Oh my corridors. Oh, this is a room. This is not a room. If we open like a couple of rooms, it will help us figure out where the frig are we. Like, or rather, we find like a room, then we will be able to like find it on the map, and then we'll be able to like find it from there. That's not it. It's gonna be this way! I have a real good feeling. I am gonna grab his stuff. Okay, it's all corridors. Just everything is a corridor. Frig me, I guess. Ooh, is it gonna be... Yes, it's gonna be good pants. I'm just gonna collect weapons for now. Because I'm gonna be selling these later. Alright, so this is the entrance. Gonna save over this. Right, if we see this bizarro corridor, then we are in the right place. This is definitely bizarro corridor. Oh no! Now you can't move! It is law. If Kitty sits, then you do not move. Oh, thank you for the raid! Whatever you were playing, I hope it was good. I hope you had a lot of fun. Hello? And actually, what were you playing? I am so... What? What? I found Theodoric Greenfold! And whatever this is. Yeah, it is my first playthrough. It's okay. I came into here to get some levels, some money, and yeah, because I can go to the Fighters Guild and they can train me, but not for free. Oh god, this is bad. I should save. I just realized that one of them was still alive and I am currently dying. I can take him down. I should be able to like take him down. I can't believe that we like literally found Theodore, my man, right there. What the hell is that? I don't need any loincloth. I will take their weapons and their gold. Oh, I can't carry any more stuff. This is gonna be such a short run. Oh, more money. Mainly, I can't believe that I just found the dude. Oh, you know, they were just standing here doing their orc stuff. Ah, there you are, giant bat. I think this should be safe to rest. I was prepared for like a very, very long adventure, but could it be that I could actually like go back, sell up my weapons, train a little bit more, and level up? Oh. Right, okay, already confusing myself. Good. Well done, me. I definitely came from below. Not... Yeah, I came from here. I wanna kinda hang out. Okay, let's go and explore that corridor. I wanna hang out close to a place that I understand. Because on one hand, I kinda need levels. So I do wanna beat shit. Thank you shit for coming towards me. Now I get to beat you. But on the other hand, I need money. And I could just go back, sell up, and buy my level ups. Thank you! Have a good day! Ah, Orcman. You know, it's funny, those ladies that we couldn't kill the last time. Oh god! Oh my god! What is this? The capital of the skeletons? Those ladies that we couldn't kill the last time because we didn't have good enough weapons. Now we can kill them and they're nowhere to be seen. Yeah. Oh wow, I can't even carry money anymore. I want that money though. I'll remove the pants. Oh god! Oh no! There's also a skeleton from behind. This is really the capital of the skeletons. I mean, you're not wrong. I probably should. I don't think that they're spawning in here. I think that they're coming out of those side rooms. So I think that it is kind of safe. Because there's likely like one or two like stuck in a side room somewhere. That's screaming though. Look, the game is just trying to provide exactly what I wanted. Right? I wanted to make money, they gave me weapons, I wanted to level up, they gave me a room full of a lot of skeletons. Oh yes! Oh, this is what I wanted. The game is really being very, very nice to me right now. I know, right? I wanted to hit level 5 so that we can do some more story cookie the next time. I'm just gonna put a couple of points into intelligence. We're gonna like slowly raise the stats just so that we can actually like cast more spells. Let's rename this level 5! Let's find our exit. This is gonna be something, right? Finding the exit. And let's go back to town, deposit this guy, sell up. And I think I'm happy. My personality is 100. I don't remember why I did that. I think that I don't think. So we want to go down, and down's like behind me. I think it is because I remember people said that if your personality is too low, people aren't gonna talk to you. And because this is my first time playing Daggerfall, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna know how to do things. So I was like, to be on the safe side, personality 100. Yeah, I also have something of friendship. Right, it's definitely here. I think the exit is literally in that long corridor. Oh god, I can't believe how lucky we got. Yes! I can't believe how lucky we got with this. This is really something else. Did not expect this at all. Oh, look at it! The game actually put me in a good mood now. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. Yes, I would like to travel to Revias. Oh, look at our gold really fixed itself there as well. I have the time to travel recklessly. I've gotten quite a lot of time. I don't remember, what was it, like 7 days? It's 6 AM. This is not gonna be great. I don't remember if the temple will be open yet. I definitely know that the general trading post is not gonna be open. But at the same time, we're like right at it, so maybe I should just try and loiter in here for a while and then just sell up all my shit. I am so scared to loitering because of the amount of times when the game was like, this is illegal, and threw me directly into jail. Daggerfall problems. No other place has this issue. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, so... I'm also thinking that maybe I should unload some of that money into a bank. Oh, the bank is very, very close to Temple of Stender, so let's just go to Temple of Stender and then we can visit the bank afterwards, which sounds like a broken logic, but banks open so late, man. Like, they're part of the people that sleep in. And, after we report the Temple of Stender, I'm gonna, like, really investigate my inventory to make sure I'm not missing, like, some random letter. Because the last time I was like, oh no, how do I start the main storyline? Nobody sent me a letter. People said I was gonna receive a letter and I never received it. What? What the hell? The letter was in my inventory, but I never read it. But then again, like, the message of that a letter has been delivered to you was given to me, like, really, really late. So it arrived after I have already read it and done the quest. Because this game makes a lot of sense. Sometimes. It's okay. You're an old game, we forgive you. But anyways, such great tools these days exist that are called wikis. I'm so glad that wiki is a thing. Good to see you again at that. Don't worry about Theodoric Greenford. We'll take good care of him. Hello there, young Breton. How would you like to make 562 gold pieces by performing what is called in mercenary circles the old switcheroo? No, thank you. I didn't want a quest. I just wanted to talk to you. Maybe I shouldn't just, like, lie down on the floor. That does look kind of weird. Am I healthy? I am very healthy. I'm such a healthy boy. Well, girl, but... You know what I mean. I am gonna put some money in the bank. Because I drained my bank before. So now I'm gonna restock it with money. And I think it will work. That mission was easy. He did not give me any rewards though. So I'm very confused about that. I feel like you should have paid me for that, you know? But I got to loot and, like, restock, like, several thousand gold pieces. And I got a level up out of it. That was, like, the best thing ever. I will just deposit solid 2,000. It won't make up for what I've withdrawn, but it can rest in there. Now, hopefully, we're not gonna, like, need it for travels. Because sometimes you do travel really, really, really long distances. But just in case, I wanna... There you go. Now, isn't that weird? There's just like a paper right in here. So I'm just gonna add a save. Greetings and salutations. I hope your trip was uneventful. They say that you are keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. My father and King Lysandas were somewhat close. Should you come visit me, I might be able to shed some light upon recent events involving Lysandas. Prince Lothan, Castle Sentinel. Right. Now, where is Castle Sentinel on the map? I'm not in a hurry to go there. I just want to know if there's like a bit of land that just says Sentinel. Right? Do remember that there is a lot of land in this game. Yeah, there is Sentinel. Okay, so we're gonna be stopping here. When we come back, we're gonna be doing main story and probably multiple quests, because there's also like a... I think that was like an optional quest to do with like a blackmailing letter or whatever. I'm gonna look into it on the wiki so that I don't get confused and don't spend like several hours running around. It might be how the game was intended to be played, but it's probably not the most interesting thing to watch, so I'm researching in advance just to make sure I know how to start these. But when we return, we're gonna be going to Castle Sentinel and solving that issue. I am so glad that we actually like managed to do the whole level up thing. That was so cool. We even like went up a level in Temple of Sandar, which means that when I need more levels, we're just gonna come back here and we're gonna do more shit with Temple of Sandar and probably like train Critical Strike for a bit with like the Fighters Guild until they like stop training me entirely. Because apparently that's like also one of the requirements for Temple of Sandar. How cool is that? But yeah, anyways, the next time when we're back, we're gonna be doing main story quest lines for level 5. Woo! Like the top level for them is like level 10. So we're halfway there in levels, not in missions. And like the enemies that we're gonna be facing are gonna become harder, but we're halfway there in levels, which is very cool and very awesome. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I'm gonna stop ear raping you because the music has decided to get stuck. And I'm gonna see you the next time. Bye, B.